For a little bit of context here, if you could. Welcome to the Creative Sovereignty channel. The goal here is to share the insights and document the adventures we're having as we build creative sovereignty. My best friend Hyatt and I, who's filming, we are on quite a path, and I think you will find the information presented here and the stories being told be hopefully inspiring and educational, informative on your path in your own creative, artistic, entrepreneurial journey.
I know you've been cooking.
Over the last couple years, I've built up Creative Sovereignty. It's now a thriving ecosystem of very ambitious, interesting, holistically oriented entrepreneurs from around the world. We've done some in-person events here at the Loft. So the in-person events, people fly in from all over the world. We've met here at the Loft twice. This is Creative Sovereignty HQ in Montreal. Throughout the course of 3 days, we explore everyone's businesses. I bring some insights that have become clear over the previous 3 months. We try to do them quarterly.
And this is what we were talking about on the first day or yesterday morning, in terms of the path being revealed, not overly conceptualized. You have to step into it again and again and again. It's through that acting that you get the data that you can then go from there. As an entrepreneur, we want to think of ourselves not as individuals doing work, but as economies and as the source for the community. So not only do you model it energetically, but literally, financially, should it be appropriate, you can support everyone around you, which means you can work for free. And so the adage is, free or expensive for a reason. Because if it's free, goodwill, gratitude, mission, happy to do the work, no issue. If it's expensive, goodwill, gratitude, happy to do the work, mission. It's the same frequency. It's when we start to offer discounts and this many hours and huge problem. Because then the word gets around, they charge this much, I got this much. It's like, no, it's expensive. And if you charge a lot and become the source and the economy, you can afford to do whatever you want. And you own your time. And so when you talk about working with 1 client, 3 clients, I'm like, that's what we're talking about. That is, for where you're at, it makes perfect sense. And then when that is approached and that is being lived, you have your time. So then you can do opera. You can find investors. And whether you're doing transformational work or you're getting funding for a venture, you're raising capital, or you're doing creative work, private investment, like the Sagrada Familia, it's all this energetic coherence and mission and knowing the value and advocating for the project, just like how I sold a lot of you guys into this. There's a certain level of advocation. It's like, look, it's up to you, but you should do this. It's like that comes from a real place of we're doing this. I'm not messing around, And people feel that. It's like there's something different about it.
And we also do a show at those events. So on the second night of the event, I will host a concert, an event. I used to work with Cirque du Soleil, so I have a lot of friends from the circus. So it ends up being music and circus. And I create a show that day and then bring members of the public in, obviously all the Creative Sovereignty clients, and we do a really interesting event. So about 3 years ago, I was really tired of touring. I toured as a professional musician around the world nearly consistently from the time I was 23 until I was 29, always on the road. Had so many different apartments in so many different countries. And I really wanted to ground down and focus on building something real with Creative Sovereignty. And developing myself outside of the scope of being a professional musician. Of course, to be clear, I still play a lot and do a lot of performing, but I don't need to travel in order to make money. I've built my life now largely around this space. This is the Loft, Creative Sovereignty HQ. It's a Polish church built in 1917, about 2,400 about 2,400 square feet if you include the loft area. All sorts of different instruments. This is my grandmother's piano. Brought it here from Winnipeg. She bought it in 1962. My mom taught all her lessons on it. It's crazy how much growth has taken place in this space. It allows me to dive deep, do work, have fun, host shows. I've grown into the space. It's encouraged me to be more and simultaneously expand and refine. Yeah, the Loft is part of Creative Sovereignty's identity.
I want perspective. I want to be inspired.
That's partially why we're going to Spain.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get in touch with the Gaudi in terms of resonance.
Hyatt and I have been able to travel, go around the world, doing research, R&D, shooting content, shooting ads. And so we're gonna start sharing that here on a regular basis. The world does not need more content. If that statement resonates with you, it's likely because you're an individual who actually has taste. And if you are an established creative professional, meaning you're an artist, you're an educator, and you're actually doing this for real, meaning you're being paid, it's not just a hobby, then you understand what I'm saying. It is not our job as actual creatives to flood the algorithm with content. It's our job to actually take the time and space to create things that are beautiful. Yeah, the goal of this YouTube channel is to bring you the earned insights that I've developed through 7 years of entrepreneurial adventure.
You know, like that's the satisfaction, really. And that's the game. Like that's the love of the game.
And 12 years of being a professional musician, artist, and more broadly, talk about life and bring forward an aesthetic that we believe in and educate, inspire, find those of you that get what we're talking about and that feel what we're saying. We're looking for those of you that actually feel what it is that we're doing. So since Creative Sovereignty's inception, one of the core things we've tried to do is create open, safe, inspiring spaces for people to explore their edge and to tap into their essence and experience connection in a way which might be novel or a pattern interrupt to the normal way that things are done. And so by opening this space to you and sharing more of the adventure, we seek to open the door to those of you who are ready to step in terms of your own creative sovereignty, your own journey towards self-actualization and becoming leaders in your community. I think we need more and more of that as the technology gets more powerful and the existing world order is shaken up. We need leaders. So the Loft has facilitated us to bring folks from all walks of life together and see what happens when there's a space for collaboration and play and exploration to happen. So this YouTube channel is an extension of that. It's that same core belief, which is that good things happen when you bring the right people together.